As I've said in previous videos, it's important to share personal information with your partner about your previous life's experiences or relationships. I have no doubt that sharing these things at the appropriate time can draw a couple together and give much understanding to our partner. But there's certainly a fine line between sharing appropriately at the right time and oversharing information that has no relevance or importance rather quickly after a relationship starts. We're going to explore this very important relationship topic in this video, so be sure to stay with me here. Now, I'm sure that most of us at some point in our lives have met a person and all of a sudden they're talking 100 miles an hour and telling you almost every aspect of their life. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my God. This sort of thing is information overload and certainly oversharing with a person they've only known for 5 minutes. So when we enter into a relationship, whether it be an online dating relationship or a more traditional dating relationship, we must understand that before unloading every aspect of our life onto this person, we really need to get to know them and trust them first. It's great that people want to share and be open and honest, and I'm certainly all for that. But there is a pace that needs to be set here. After all, one needs to build trust over time, and as trust increases, so does what we may share with that person depending on how serious the relationship is progressing. And yes, it is true that trust is required for any relationship to build, but one must also understand that we don't just give our trust blindly because we think we like a person instantaneously. There's so much yet to learn about the person that one can't possibly know within the first hours, days, or even months of meeting someone. To build trust and to build a relationship can take years. And yes, I did say years. I've been in a serious relationship with my wife for 7 years, and the relationship is still building, and quite frankly, I think it's something that will continue to build forever. Simply, there's no end to building trust in a relationship, and if we stop trying in that relationship, it will certainly fade. This is what people mean when they say relationships take much time and commitment to be successful. As I say, I've heard people tell someone their life story in the first few minutes of meeting them. And on the other hand, I've had some people right here on my channel who will tell you that the past is the past and she has no right to know my past history and I don't want to know about hers. Now look, everyone can go about relationships any way they want, but to me, clearly both these approaches won't lead to a happy and successful relationship. Think about it for just one moment. Information overload within a very short time will make you think, oh my God, is this person unhinged in some way? And on the other hand, not sharing anything at all will make you think, what is this person hiding from me? And can I trust them if they're so reluctant to share anything? What one shares and doesn't share in the context of a relationship is extremely important to the longevity of that relationship. And the timing of what and when to share is also very important that one should carefully consider. For example, someone that may have been through an extremely traumatic experience in their life wouldn't want to be sharing this part of their life with someone unless they have complete trust in them, which, as I say, can often take many months, if not years. It would, however, be something you would need to disclose to your partner if, for example, you were thinking of marriage and spending a lifetime together, where this could end up impacting on your relationship at any point in the future. It's important to know that in the early stages of a relationship, sharing basic information about your life will help the relationship to form and grow in a natural, open, yet unforced way. This will be showing your partner that as time goes by, you're slowly allowing them more into your life as trust progresses. And you can be sure that trust will progress within a relationship the more we see positive signs and behaviours from our partner. But if we have to stop and think to ourselves if he or she is genuine or get a gut feeling that something isn't right, then the trust stops growing and in fact the relationship starts going backwards. But make no mistake here, if one expects to take the relationship from, say, chatmates to a more serious dating relationship, then one needs to start to be open and honest about any past relationships they may have had. Now, I'm not talking of giving every sordid detail here, but things that are relevant that your partner has a right to know because it may affect him or her in some way now or sometime in the future. A classic example of what I refer to here is around your partner who may have contracted an STD or hepatitis from her ex-partner. Now, of course, this can be very embarrassing to bring this subject up with your new partner, and some simply don't. But not disclosing this is putting your partner at risk of serious health issues that they're otherwise oblivious to, not to mention that you're lying by omission. And there are many other situations around health and safety that one must disclose no matter how embarrassing it may be. For example, if your partner was in an abusive relationship or she may have cheated on her ex-partner and now he is very jealous that she's now with you and he's made threats to seek revenge on any man she ever dates, then clearly this is a story from her past relationship that she needs to tell you so you can make your own decision whether or not this is a risk that you want to take. And yes, for most of us, we would just say that the guy is most likely all talk and not worry too much. But at least we would be aware and could look out for any possible problems as time went by, rather than being oblivious to the fact that this guy may just be crazy enough to harm you. And as I say, there are countless other examples of where it's totally important to discuss aspects of one's past relationships with your new partner, especially around if there may be any possibility at any time in the future where he or she may be affected by the past. But all this serious stuff withstanding, to create a good, trusting relationship over time, one must know does require sharing of some things from the past, including around past relationships. Yes, we can be selective in what we say, but to say you won't talk about it at all only seeks to cause doubt and suspicion, and many will be concerned enough by this to withdraw from the relationship altogether. One must totally know that sharing is a huge part of any good relationship. And if you're a person that wants to keep every little thing to themselves, then ask yourself, why are you in a relationship in the first place? To me, this is a very contradictory statement and defeats the whole purpose of being together with someone in the true sense of what a relationship is about. But I guess for some people, they'll never, for whatever reason, understand the real meaning of what a real relationship is all about. And that is a total shame. If you're looking for more valuable information and tips around creating an amazing relationship, then be sure to check out my playlist on screen now. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.